Hey, it's Rick Kettner here. Let's talk about how to create wildly successful products. I'm going to cover 3 important ingredients that you should include in your product if you want to have them actually grow in popularity over time. These kinds of products are often referred to as timeless products or perennial products, but the core idea here is rather than having initial success, maybe for a few months or a few years, and then have that slowly decline over time, these kinds of products actually grow in popularity over time. They get better and better results over years and even decades in some cases. And often they're the foundation of a highly successful business. So for example, let's take some mainstream examples. Oreo Cookies, Coca-Cola. Niche examples would include something like Fender's Stratocaster guitar. It's been popular for decades and is likely to be popular for many more to come. If you stretch the definition of these perennial products a little bit, you look at things like Microsoft Word, Adobe Photoshop. These are solutions that have been around for a long time and are likely to continue to be highly successful into the future. Talking about books, for example, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, or books like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. These two are products that have not only had initial success, but continue to have more and more success over time. So that's what we're trying to achieve here. And of course, in almost any niche, in almost any industry, you have these kinds of products that achieve a sort of timeless state, where they've been around for a long time, they're tried and true, people absolutely love them, and they continue to have more and more sales, better and better results over time. So that is what we're trying to achieve here. Now, the 3 ingredients that you want to include if you want to pursue this strategy. Ingredient number 1. A truly great product that serves a timeless need. Now, it should go without saying, if you want to have long-term success with a product, you need a truly great product, but it's really important that it addresses a timeless need. You want to think about what in your industry or what needs your customers have that have not changed over time, that do not change. So for example, think back 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, even today, and projecting out into the future, 10, 20 years. What needs, desires, and wants have your customers had that are likely to be around for a long time to come? And you want to think about what kinds of products and services can you create that address these needs over time. Now, a really fantastic book on this subject, and actually the inspiration for this video, is Perennial Seller by Ryan Holiday. This is a really, really great read when it comes to creating a truly great product and how to go about doing that, and also how to make sure that your product is likely to be serving a timeless need. So a really valuable book if you want to make sure that you're nailing this ingredient and really getting that fundamental idea down. Ingredient number 2, it must generate strong word-of-mouth referral over time. This is really, really important because even if your product has an initial marketing campaign or PR campaign or initial advertising to drive and create its initial momentum, it's really important when it comes to this strategy that eventually the product markets itself. It needs to be such a great product and such a timeless product that people continue to recommend it to other people. That's what truly separates average products from timeless products. They continue to be promoted through the customers that enjoy them. So this is talked about in Perennial Seller, but you can take this idea even a step further by reading Contagious by Jonah Berger. This is a book that I recommend often here on the channel. It covers the 6 principles of contagiousness. 6 different things that you can include or integrate into your product to make it not only more likely for customers to think of and remember your product or service, but also more likely that they will share and spread it to other people. This is all about the science of social transmission or word-of-mouth referral. So a really valuable book if you want to nail this second ingredient, which is a fundamental part of really making this strategy work. Okay, ingredient number 3. It should leverage network effects to create value over time. The idea behind network effects is you want to create a product or service that is more valuable for every new user that joins the platform. So every new customer should enhance the value for both existing and for future customers. So a classic example of this would be the old-fashioned fax machine. If you were the only person in the world that owned a fax machine, it had no real value. But for every additional person that owns a fax machine, your fax machine becomes more and more valuable, and the idea of owning a fax machine becomes more attractive to new customers. This is the basis of what makes certain social networks like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok so dominant, because the more people they have on their platform, the more value they create for existing users, and the more attractive the platform is to new users. So it's an incredibly powerful concept, and all kinds of products benefit from this. Microsoft Word, for example, their document format, because it's so popular and because so many people use the application and have been trained on using the application, continues to be incredibly dominant, even though there are arguably better solutions today. Same thing is true for Adobe Photoshop. It's so universally applicable and so universally used that people prefer it, even if there are other solutions that are arguably superior in some ways. And the same concept even applies to things like books. So take Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, for example. Now, this is not quite as powerful as some of the examples I provided earlier as far as using network effects, but even just having a book be extremely popular gives it a very real advantage over newer products. So even if there was another book today that covered the same ideas, the same basic concepts, arguably in a more modern and easier to understand way, many people would still prefer the original, not only because of social proof and the fact that it's tried and true and that so many people have enjoyed it, but also because knowing that that book is so popular means that if you read that original book, it's going to make for interesting conversations with other people that have read that book. And perhaps, depending on where you went for school or university or college, maybe it was actually required reading for some reason for a particular class. This kind of dynamic, when something is extremely popular, and that is part of the reason what makes perennial products so successful. When something is really popular, it's actually more attractive than even a modern day alternative. So this idea of network effects and finding ways to integrate this into whatever it is that you're creating actually enhances the longevity. Because again, not only does it incentivize word of mouth referral, but it also strengthens the product's dominance. It makes it even harder for somebody to come out with a new version, a new product or service, a new take on the same idea and to achieve similar results, because the original just has such a huge advantage either in terms of popularity or some of these other network effects advantages. But anyway, that's it for this video. Let me quickly recap all three ingredients. Number one, a truly great product that serves a timeless need. Number two, it must generate strong word of mouth referral over time. And number three, it should leverage network effects to create value over time. So those are three ingredients that you should include if you want to pursue this strategy. And I definitely recommend you do, because this is such a powerful way to create a product that not only has short-term success, but is likely to do well in the long term as well. If you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, please click the like button here on YouTube. It lets me know what kind of content you enjoy. And more importantly than that, it helps promote this video out to more people here on the platform, which helps us grow the audience. And I really appreciate that. If you want to learn more about business, marketing, or entrepreneurship, I recommend that you subscribe to the channel here on YouTube and that you turn on notifications. That way you won't miss out on future videos. If you have any questions about what we covered in this video or on either of the two books that I mentioned, or if you have a suggestion or recommendation for something I cover in the future here on the channel, let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.